Today, more than 100 prosecutors and law enforcement officials from Italy, Spain, and Germany are launching a joint operation against an international criminal network of drug traffickers affiliated with the Italian Camorra. The operations are coordinated by Eurojust, the EU Judicial Cooperation Unit.
This was an investigation for international drug trafficking related to the operational activity of a very dangerous criminal organized group operating in Naples, mafia-style organized group. It's called Camorra. So the focus was on international drug trafficking, which led the investigator to Spain and also to South America countries, because some of these members were in contact directly with the cartels of South America for importing cocaine in Italy.
The Camorra-affiliated drug traffickers were active in several countries, including Spain.
Spain is involved because this mafia organized crime group, they were acting there, they were laundering the ill-gotten gains from the illegal activities and the offenses committed in Italy, and also networking, looking for criminal contacts, not only in Spain, also in Latin American countries. Then Spain, due to many circumstances, is a good territory, a good country for this type of organized crime groups, unfortunately for my country.
In the early hours of the day, the Eurojust team arrives and quickly fills the operational room where it has set up a coordination center to support the actions carried out in Italy, Germany, and Spain. The Eurojust team is made up of the national members of Germany, Italy, and Spain and their assistants, all of them national prosecutors who represent their judicial authorities at Eurojust. They are supported by analysts and judicial cooperation experts. The Eurojust Coordination Center operates from a dedicated room, equipped with state-of-the-art technology to ensure that the evidence and information collected on the ground are swiftly exchanged amongst all national authorities involved in a secure environment.
In a coordination center, the member states leading investigations come together organizing a joint action day, meaning you have arrest warrants executed, you have money, cars, juries, whatever assets being seized. And what you can do, and this is a real added value during an investigation, during an action day, you sometimes see new leads, needing maybe to an arrest warrant which you haven't foreseen. But because of the coordination center, where the right guys are all together, you can organize to have a new arrest warrant issued in a very timely manner and have this person arrested, assets being seized. So here again, speed is of essence, and we do deliver this speed.
The operations are on. Arrests, searches and seizures are taking place in Spain, Italy and Germany. The Coordination Center collects information on the actions carried out on the ground and exchanges it in real time with all participants of the operations. All information is recorded in an analytical chart prepared by Eurojust Operations Unit.
The chart was drafted by our analysts, currently updating it with the results of the operation while it comes. That's why we have it on the screen. It's divided by countries where the actions needs to take place. You see in red the targets that need to be arrested, and in pale blue you see the other measures like search and seizures that need to take place in the various countries.
Eurojust's mission is to provide operational support to the national prosecutors and law enforcement officials of EU member states and to facilitate their cooperation and coordination.
Crime is becoming increasingly cross-border. So not one member state alone can fight certain kind of crimes. Think about fighting terrorism, so money laundering. With a click of your mouse, you can shift money around from one country to the other. So the judicial response has to follow that kind of trend. And Eurojust is the one and only organization in Europe on the judicial level who can do that.
We are a sort of a judicial service provider. Our activities are horizontal, not vertical. We support, we facilitate, we promote, we coordinate. We don't investigate. These investigations are not our investigations. The ownership of the investigation are the home authorities, and we are here just to support them, but to support them in a very, very specialized way. That is our fashion. That is our really added value.
The role of Eurojust in a multilateral operation like the one that's being carried out right now is precisely to bring together the main actors who otherwise would be acting in a less coordinated way.
Prosecutors and law enforcement officials from Italy and Spain work together as one team against this international network of drug traffickers. To do that, they formed a joint investigation team, so-called JIT, with the participation of Eurojust. Eurojust provided legal, operational and financial support to the JIT.
The main advantage of working in a JIT is that decisions are taken jointly. There is no need for rogatory letters, there is no need for mutual recognition instruments sent from one side to the other. Decisions are taken together and then are executed and carried out on whichever jurisdiction the action needs to be taken.
A good JIT agreement with a good operational action plan is really important in order to have from the beginning what are the objectives, what are the targets, what are the common actions to be taken in order to lay out also the financial investigation, not only the criminal one, and to identify properly the members of this organization in Italy, in Spain and also in other countries.
Operation Santa Lucia was the first JIT ever signed by Italy after it changed its legislation in March 2016.
This is an amazing tool, especially when you have judicial cooperation needs which are not limited to getting some specific evidence, but you need to have a dynamic approach on investigation. That means that you have to follow the movements, the business of a criminal group. And for us, considering how mobile are criminal groups, this is a very useful tool, and I would say the most important tool at EU level in order to work with this type of criminality.
In total, 33 arrests were made in Italy, Spain and Germany, and 5 million euros and more than 1,000 kilos of drugs have been seized. The operations are now concluded. A press conference was held in Rome with the participation of the Chief Prosecutor of the Italian National Anti-Mafia and Counter-Terrorism Directorate and the Deputy Chief Prosecutor of the Spanish Anti-Corruption and Organized Crime Public Prosecution Office attached to the Audiencia Nacional. The national members of Italy and Spain participated via a video conference from The Hague.
Sì, ci sentite? Oh, benissimo, allora buongiorno a tutti, molti saluti da me e dal collega Francisco Jiménez Villarejo, membro nazionale per la Spagna. Questo risultato di oggi ci dà la conferma che siamo sulla buona strada e quindi siamo particolarmente lieti di essere stati concretamente ed efficacemente di ausilio per i colleghi della Procura di Napoli, per i colleghi spagnoli, dimostrando che Eurojust ha questo ruolo importante, facilitare i rapporti, innescare fecondi percorsi di cooperazione e poi, come ricordava il generale della Guardia di Finanza D'Alfonso, la cooperazione una volta attivata si è innestata ed è proceduta su un binario molto fluido e quindi siamo particolarmente lieti.
También destacar que por encima de la incautación concreta de determinada cantidad de droga, lo que se ha conseguido es desmantelar una organización transnacional, una organización mafiosa italiana en su origen, pero que se había extendido también a otro Estado miembro como es España, con todas las dificultades que supone también en principio para la investigación de nuestras autoridades. Por eso el apoyo en el caso de Eurojust y la participación de Eurojust y de los miembros nacionales en el equipo conjunto de investigación demuestran el valor añadido de esta agencia de la Unión Europea para combatir la criminalidad organizada desde el reforzamiento y la mejora de la cooperación internacional.
1 tonnellata di droga e 5 milioni di beni sequestrati, 33 persone arrestate questa mattina nella maxi operazione della Guardia di Finanza italiana, che per la prima volta ha lavorato in stretta collaborazione con la Guardia Civile spagnola. Indagini particolarmente complesse quelle portate a termine dalle forze dell'ordine dei due paesi, gestite dalla Eurojust, l'organo di giustizia europeo, una sorta di super procura degli Stati membri che coordina le indagini contro la criminalità organizzata e il terrorismo.
It's a long and durable struggle against criminal groups in Naples, in the south of Italy, but not only in the south of Italy. There's a national problem and an EU problem, unfortunately for us. And it is crucial. It is crucial to be effective against these criminal groups. Showing that national authorities, EU authorities are ready to tackle, to chase and to arrest and to refrain, to stop such phenomena, it's, I think, a good sign for the society, a good sign that there is a hope.